Madara steps one step ahead or forward. Thug's going to be able to get a couple more right clicks, and they've got him dead right. That's going to be your first blood for Finem to start things off.
They only have one way to stop Xiaohui's TP, and that is the Cog. No battery assault skill W yet on the Clockwork, so this is going to be a very difficult kill. Xiaohui's kind of already prepared for this invasion by maybe next time. If he traps himself in there, it could be a little bit...
Oh, there it is. He managed to get it without battery assault. Meanwhile, the Bat Rider dies again at the top lane. Maybe next time he's going to try and chase down this Enigma, but Thug is actually going to come over, and maybe they can actually nuke him down. The orb should easily be able to land. He's not going to be able to get in front, but the Wiz helps him out with the tether, slowing him down. 2 for 2 is this.
Feel good about the way that he's played this early game. DDC.
Bounce back just a little bit. Skylark is going to be able to get ahead of him here. DDC is going to throw out the stun, but it looks like he may go down. Skylark goes for another right click. He should be able to get it. That's one kill. Can he get away from Endo? This is looking just like, remember the Wings EG where they first ran the Venomancer jungle against Wings? And they ran a Treant Protector that just went in the jungle and just bullied out the Venom. Maybe next time he's finally going to be caught. DDC showing why he is an apt replacement to LPC. He's going to be able to block out, and maybe next time will go down. Oh, he's going to wrap around. Spartan is so low, too. This could be just a 1-2 punch, a nuke, and a right click could finish him off, but not going to happen. Spartan starts healing himself up. Now they're actually going to try and man mode against DDC. DDC is going to be able to get the stun off first. He's now the target of Madara's aggression, but oh, a flare brings him a little bit lower. He has 5 seconds till the waveform's up. They're going to try and go for this smoke. They have the black hole as well as the Malefiz are available. Malefiz goes down. Madara's going to try and make his jump away. He's going to be stunned up a little bit more. Spartan's ready to go with his level 6 as well. In fact, they can actually turn this one around. They start getting some damage onto Xiaohui. They're going to be able to bump him back here, looking for the waveform to finish him off. He's got it up now, but he's just a bit too far away. No, he actually does clip him. Skylark goes in deep when they manage to set up a huge Dream Coil. Skylark may go down, but the rest of LFY have dropped so damn low. Madara's going to be able to clean so much of this up. He's got a third. He's going for a fourth. Super trying to get him towards the backline behind the tier 1 tower. Just one more auto attack is all they needed. Thug's gonna be able to get it. Killing spree for Thug at Finem.
The thing that's great about the Bat Rider in this game is he doesn't actually have to be the one that jumps in on the Weaver. Like shotgun later. Ooh.
True. Especially with Thug being here. Nice swap back out. And he's still going to pop that one. He's underneath the fire, but he will manage to get himself away with the time lapse. Now Skylark is stuck inside the trees. They've already taken out the Wiz, and now Skylark's going to be up next to LFY. They're the ones to group up in a defensive posture. Thug comes in and does manage to execute DDC, but the rest of them are going to heal up off the healing ward. Thug takes it away, though, hoping to be able to stop this incoming push.
That was such a great swap by DDC. Not really what you want to be using your swap on, I think, in most of the team fights. And
gonna try and chase down the Morphling here. Weaver's gonna get some good damage on him. Spartan comes forward, though, and they're actually gonna turn on Ed. He is taken out. He did not expect the swift turnaround of Finem.
This Morphling is fat.
Yes.
Again, still 700, 800 gold away on that. And once
the relocate coming in, they forgot the Dream Coil set up with the silence. Super, he goes for the spin, but it's a bit too late. DDC's actually coming in, but at Finem, they're actually happy with this fight. They will gladly take an extra kill, even as the relocate is coming back. They get a second kill and maybe a courier. Not maybe next time, but maybe Thug can get him almost. Commanders get a scan onto the Wisp. They know where Spartan's going to be coming in with that relocate, but can they actually stop the relocate? Starts going down. They're going to go for the pullback. The black hole is there, but no, he managed to pull. No, he doesn't get him. They get a pull. Double kill picked up for Super.
What a black hole from Xiao 8. That scan coming out.
Yeah, that was big time. Spartan had to time it. Find it. Yao is sitting there, so Super, he's going to blink forward, goes for Yao, managed to pull him back. The big nukes come in with the Ethereal Blade, complete on Madara. They're going to have to complete more TPs for LFY, and they may not be able to save too much of this Tier 3's HP. They can't let an agility up Morphling like this. Oh, Xiao 8 almost goes down. The mech will give him that little bit of a bumper. They do manage to get the Tier 1 tower. Madara only gets a pittance of damage. Oh, they actually just swap back, but that was a miscommunication. Now he's actually going to jump forward. He gets black hole, though. They may have the damage with the Juggernaut on the slash and the epicenter on all goes to killing Madara. It goes for Xiao 8, but he can't get him.
Yep. There was just no one really at Finem over there like early game, but who are they going to catch with this? Skylark, his smoke pops.
Relocate's ready to go too. They're going to be able to grab Super. The first strike comes in a bit too late. Now it actually puts himself in danger. The waveform comes out. They manage to get the new combination to bring down Yao as well. And all of a sudden, Finem.
They were pushing out the lane.
Well, it's going to be Finem making the first maneuver. They're going to be able to grab DDC. No swap to be able to break this lasso. Yao comes in trying to intercept, but once again, it just turns into an extra death given to Finem.
Immortal will look to go Madara's way. Now he has a QuarterFinal on top of that, so good thing he didn't go for BKB because now he has Aegis and a Wisp.
It seems like an impossible, but they have to actually come outside and get the jump before Finem actually set up, and that's why Super jumps forward. He's going straight for Skylark. The Ghost Scepter's there. He needs to be able to defuse the blade that one off, but he can't quite get into time. Skylark is going to be able to survive through most of it. He finally goes down. The cogs come out for maybe next time, but it is LFY just cleaning up. They manage to find Thug on the left-hand side, but they're losing their base at the same time. Madara, he's just focused on one other melee Rex. They manage to catch him with the black hole, but Madara, he's still staying strong through all of this. He still has the BKB as well as the Aegis. He pops the BKB, turns against DDC, hoping to be able to man through all of this damage that's coming out. 3 more seconds until waveform is up. Spartan does not have a relocate, but he does have his tether ready to go. He's going to bump into DDC, taking out that support in the back lines. LFY, they just don't have the damage. They managed to take out another, but it's still Madara at half HP, manning up against the 4-man. Here comes in Epicenter Yao. They managed to finish up the win. They're slowing down a little bit, push forward. Madara actually stays ahead of that burrow strike, and he's trying to man up against this guy, but he just seems to have too much HP. Madara the monster! My God! Triple kill against 5 of LFY, and he still has an Aegis, and to the bitter end will fight, but Xiao Wei will not. He gets it up. Game 1 is Finem's.
All they had to do was sit back behind the Morphling and let him do his thing. The threat of the counterplay was just too much for LFY to deal with, and eventually they just saw their base crumble without casting any spells.
Warlock.
Oh, that's,
I don't know. Oh my
Fatal
god.
Bonds versus TB is going to be pretty nice.
This
A
TV
late Warlock.
I don't know. This TV pick is.
Up against DDC's Disruptor as well as N's Terrorblade, and they're going to try and go for an early kill on Skylark. They know he's trying to force this with the Ion Shell to try and get his fast level 2, but they're immediately going to go for him, and it looks like this is going to be a fast first blood. Skylark not even able to pick up the level 2. He'll die. They're just so powerful in the early levels.
Spartan in the top gets caught out by Kinetic
They're going
Field.
to be able to run him down pretty easily. The Kinetic Field allows the setup for 1. Skylark may be the other victim here as they slow him down, but
Putting a decent amount of pressure on the Terrorblade. He's not completely free farming.
that turn rate is so killer. Yao is slowly but surely ticking down, though. Combination of Fatal Bonds as well as Shadow Word will bring him quite low.
Wow, that
My God, that was the last tick. Xiao he's searching for it, but the slow bottle is staying one step ahead of him. They're going to try and run down Thug inside of that tier 1 tower area. Thug knows the tower is not much of a reprieve. He tries to run just straight forward. It's not going to work out for him. The early Chakram go behind the towers just because he's so tanky that even if they rotate heroes from Finem, he may still be able to survive. And you're right, Batrider, another hero who may end up going down here. Madara's going to try and chase him down with the Shikuchi. He's got him. They're going to be able to get the last couple of hits thanks to the Geminate attack. Finem strike back, but LFY not giving any space whatsoever. Now they're going to go on to Skylark. He tries to run himself away. The Kinetic Field doesn't quite latch, but the glimpse will pull him back to his death as he tries to go for the TP out, but the damage is too much. And his big Terrorblade now max. Push down that tier 1 with the next round.
That one is actually not that important just because they can already enter the Radiant jungle.
Madara in some serious trouble. Is going to time lapse, going to be pulled back into the glimpse. The counter ward is there. They're going to be able to get the lasso. Madara should go down. He's helping to be able to survive by the infused rain drop, but it's just not going to be enough. Not with 4 heroes there. Tracked up and will be brought down. It's about to get a whole lot worse if LFY actually get an initiation here. They see the Ogre, and it looks like they're just going to take that 1 kill. They hope for the Alchemist, not going to happen. Grok is going to be dropped here, so the Ogre is down, but that's not a hero they care too much about. With that vacuum and 1 big swing from the Golem, they managed to bring down 2. They may find a 3rd. They're pushing out, looking for heroes, but I think in some ways they know this rotation is coming. And that's why they're smoked up. They're trying to reach Madara, but can they actually save him in time? Madara's going to be caught. He's going to be held up by the lasso. Here comes the vacuum and the goal is dropped, and they're going to be able to save him. Turn things around and get 3 big kills. LFY get dropped by the rock. They have a smoke too if they wanted to blow it and try and get past this mid lane without being spotted, but they're not going to go for it. They're going to let the bounty hunter scout for now. This aggressive Ancient Ward did see a lot. And Thug, if he's not careful, he's going to be caught here. Already jumped forward. They managed to get the lasso. This is a big kill. They should be able to bring him down quite easily. Chakram's going to be able to come through. The Whirling Death cutting him down to size, and Thug has no real escape. They will. They've got the metamorphosis. They already have the push into the melee racks. And pops it now. Jump forward. Lasso onto the Alchemist. He's that dork. He's gone. A minute down. So is Darkseer for another minute as well. And all of a sudden, LFY just pounced. And they're looking to end the game almost. They've already got the Chakram down. Fortunately, a surge from the Darkseer will allow the Warlock to escape. But that's one lane of racks down. And Metamorphosis is up for quite some time. They can go ahead and push for a second round, especially with Spartan going down. He tries to man up for a second, but now he's gone for 30. And the tier 3 at mid lane is going to be the next victim of LFY's push. Madara comes forward trying to poke at these heroes desperately, but he's just not the kind of hero to be able to do the damage they need right now. And finishing up that melee racks, they manage to get the back into the combination. Oh my god, a 4-man caught, but LFY just do not seem to take enough damage. And Turns fights it out. He's trying to battle it up, and he will manage to successfully take one kill, get the melee racks, and get the hell out. LFY.
You need magic damage to follow it up if
This
you want
is
to
the
kill the
definition
Terrorblade.
of YOLO. Their 5-man smoke out, immediately goes straight for Super, already bringing him quite low, but the Yule Scepter goes down. He still has a Bloodstone as well. The Static Storm, they manage to catch Thug, pull him straight into it with the Chalk over the top. They're going to be able to eliminate him once again. This wall is ineffective as Madara is trying to get out, but he only has the time lapse. He's going to be pulled back, potentially. Yes, he is. Pulled straight back into the claws of LFY. They latch into him, bring down another core of Ad Finem. He'll fight back, but the Alchemist cannot.
4-man vacuum, and they still weren't able to really kill anyone in that fight. You have to kill the Terrorblade in that combo, or else you just sunder someone, usually the Alchemist, and then you just lose.
Yeah, and LFY are too smart for that. Look at their positioning. There's no way a big vacuum is going to be able to come out. In fact, the Bat Rider may even find the initiation first. They manage to get the golems out, but it's just not enough. And then he immediately pops the BKB and starts laying into Thug. Thug tries to battle it out, but it's up against the Static Storm. He just can't get out in time. And that'll be the end of game number 2, LFY. It all came down to the draft. Game 1, Ad Finem baited out the Enigma. This time around, LFY, they bait out the Alchemist, who's been so dominant on the main stage. It's
First blood, last words.
Oh, there goes the first OD imprisonment into the arrow. It is going to be on point here. Looks like this could be a first kill for Ad Finem. They're going to jump in, increase that attack speed, trying to finish off Super. They'll be able to get that kill.
He's in a lot of trouble.
He does have telekinesis, and the arrow is also here. It will nail Zhao Wei with, oh, nice interception there. Yao's going to be able to get the Burrow Strike onto Madara, but it doesn't seem to be enough. The open wounds on Zhao Wei, that stun just lasted too long. And Ad Finem strike once again. Here they're going to try and lead off onto the Lifestealer. Lifestealer's going to be chased down. He doesn't actually have the mana. Fortunately, he does have base boots. Telekinesis will also be able to buy him a bit of space. Yao doesn't have the mana to be able to work with either. Slowly but surely taken down. It looks like the Caustic Finale. Is that going to be enough? 6 HP. That's all the Madara has. They will manage to get the Rubik. Yao's going to go down, though, in return. Skylark does manage to help get that one arrow. Oh, maybe next time. He keeps on feeling these arrows, and he's just barely off the mark. Maybe they can still catch up, though. Or maybe not. They actually have no lead for 15 seconds. Skylark, if he lands this impale, he got him. Now they can actually close the distance and will manage to get the kill.
And they have vision up there. But look at End. He already started on Roshan, knowing that without the creep wave, they have to venture into this area alone. And he, with his Mask of Madness, is already at 75%.
Oh, that's going to nail End. That's real bad because already Ad Finem started making the rotations.
And the Fury Swipe stacks are off. This is
Skylark's going to be able to come in. They already have the Infest Bomb. Fortunately, Yao is going to be able to intercept that, allowing End to be able to get away, but it's going to cost Yao his life, it seems. The Sandstorm is just not enough. 2 down from LFY. Fortunately, Roshan is not low enough.
An Astral, it could be the end, but LFY, they actually have Global
Strike already up. They're going to be able to catch. Oh no, the missed impale from Skylark. He still managed to get away, it looks like. The arrow comes out. Ursa holds, but actually nails Zhao Wei. They're going to be able to translate a kill onto Yao into a kill on Zhao Wei as well. And Finem locking down the Roshan.
With an Astral, it could be the end, but LFY, they actually have Global
Strike already up. They're going to be able to catch. Oh no, the missed impale from Skylark. He still managed to get away, it looks like. The arrow comes out. Ursa holds, but actually nails Zhao Wei. They're going to be able to translate a kill onto Yao into a kill on Zhao Wei as well. And Finem locking down the Roshan. They are giving absolutely no holes in their game plan when it comes to defending this bottom lane. Now, a rotation out from Finem up to the top lane. Thug is going to be able to get the imprisonment. Rubik's going to be able to follow that one up. The full force of Finem is here, but no!
For a global silence, and PC Sport Heroes up there. He immediately goes on
This time around,
pinging so
and
crazily.
licensed up to these arrow plays. He's going to put himself behind Roshan.
Uh-oh. Maybe next time he's in there alone. Xiao 8 hot on his trail looking for the lasso.
Maybe next time he's going to try and leave himself away. Xiao 8 hot in his trail, but it looks like they've given enough space for this Ursa to be able to finish up Roshan finally. The arrow comes out, not going to land on anybody. Rubik comes forward and actually going to be tagged by Yao. There is an imprisonment save. Madara is going to try and slow down Yao. They actually push forward, trying to get the impale. They land it. That'll be a kill. LFY.
This game, instead of just maybe shot calling and
Ursa
being the
smoked
sacrificial
up.
support.
They have an Aegis. They're ready to go. Zhao Wei kind of baiting things out. And, oh, yeah, it actually doesn't blink forward. Misses the clap. Now he's going to be burrow struck up. Impaled as well. They still have a telekinesis. Bye-bye Aegis. And maybe bye-bye Zhao Wei as well. Skylark managed to hold him up with the spike carapace. A blink away by N will allow him to escape from that precarious position. But Zhao Wei will not be as lucky.
Spartan is just in the right place at the right time. Ursa was counting on that lasso.
So they TP up to the top lane with this Infest combination. This time around, Super, I don't think you're going to be able to escape. Even with the global silence, an arrow will nail him, finish him off, maybe next time. Into this top lane. I think they know about the Nyx Assassin.
Dire has used scan. It will hit red.
Yeah, but they
Skylark-
don't have any counter vision up. There's only the silencer with counter wards down. So unless Skylark runs into this, which he is right now, they're going to be able to jump into him. And all of a sudden, he's carrying this payload. Madara is saying, what the hell did you get me into, Skylark? He rages himself up, but he can't really TP out fast enough. Zhao Wei is there with the lasso ready to go. Moonlight Shadow comes out. Arrow does nail N. They are going to throw out the unstable concoction. That'll catch Madara in the end. They'll be able to get the burrow strike, but an imprisonment is there. Can Finem actually save this hero, though? They're going to try. Skylark already buying back. They manage to get the lasso onto Madara. They do manage to finish up, and in return, N's going to be picked up by the telekinesis and brought down. Now on the side, nailed by the arrow. Burrow strike picked up by Spartan. Double bounce around. It's a bouncing ball. Sand King up and down, but he falls in the end. 15-6 now. And they have that tier 1 tower up, so if he rages, if he infests, but he's not fast enough for either one. Does manage to get the lasso, and with that Ursa just bullying him down.
Where Finem is. They're way in deep.
Oh, they're going to be able to catch him already. Leading with the telekinesis. Global silence goes down, though, and N will have his opportunity to pop the enrage, but it is blown. Thug also pops his BKB, anticipating some action. Arrow misses, but N is still dead. This initiation is so key for LFY. They've got that blink dagger for Yao, but the blink burst comes out. They manage to get the telekinesis into the arrow, into the pullback. Now the episoder comes through. A two-man burrow strike. Did he just manage to turn this one around? Yao's going to be brought low. Sandstorm's up. He's actually living, and the rest of Finem are on the retreat. They've lost their ages, and LFY, they have the Ursa up in just a moment. Can they actually catch this hero? They will. Burrow striking him up, slowing him down. He pops the rage, but here comes the Ursa. He manages to almost get that life stealer. He invests inside, but they're going to wait. They're going to wait until that creep is low, and I think life stealer, his life is going to come to an end here. They deny real quick. They know it's one of those two creeps. They deny the other one. He pops out now, tries to run himself in the trees, but he just can't quite make it. That's time. They are actually trying to stop these pushes. They are still going to contest here. The jump forward. Spartan is going to be the target, but a BKB comes out from Thug. Couldn't actually save it, but he's targeted by Zhao Wei. But this lasso is just going to be the death of Zhao Wei. It is the rest of LFY trying back out, but Super stunned himself with the unstable concoction. A stolen acid spray will allow them to easily clean up that kill. A third one picked up by maybe next time in a dominating spree. 21-11, and finally Finem front, right? The OD will be far enough back that he shouldn't be caught. They're actually going to just straight up initiate onto Madara as he goes into the high ground, forced into a rage, and will manage to grab him with the lasso. The pullback, Firefly not being used because they didn't want to stop by Spike Carapace. Madara is now all the way back behind the tier 4 towers, has to Manta himself. Gonna wear out though.
And look for the arrow by, on the back
There's
line.
the jump forward. They actually managed to blow up the Rubik immediately. Now Yao's going to be targeted with the Dagon, but does manage to force himself over the cliff. Thug comes forward. They do manage to get that kill. The Aegis is gone for the Lifestealer as well. He's going to come back. And LFY are not going to fight just yet. Yule Scepter into an arrow here. It's going to come a little bit late, but it'll end instead. They actually try and go for Super. Now turn on N, but he pops the Enrage. He'll be okay. But there's also, on top of everything else, 5 members of LFY sitting around the Ancients. Now, they don't know this. We, of course, know it's not going to be another 2 minutes, but this staging may boil into a break. They actually get the initiation. Telekinesis onto the Batrider to try and get a jump first onto him. That's going to be Sand King inside the pit down, but at the same time, Lifestealer, he's on the wrong side of a cliff. He will be saved by imprisonment. He's going to be able to come back out. He has a vest ready to go. He does manage to turn. He's going to fight up to end. They manage to steal the lasso. They're going to be able to pop him. Abyssal Blade goes down. A 4-staff manages to save up Madara on the left-hand side. An imprisonment from the OD buys himself time. Is now in a disabled concocted. Super will go down. Once again, he dies to his own stun. 4 down from LFY. A buyback only on the Alchemist. And this is looking like a second lane of racks. 10 seconds till the Batrider, but no lasso for 13. Alchemist is actually going to try and charge forward. They go straight for the OD, and they manage to snag Bug. They're going to be able to bring him down. A stun comes out for the Impale. They manage to catch N and has to pop his own BKB. Nice double stun from Yao. That'll stun off Madara, but they still manage to get a good silence on the Super. Xiao Wei dropping low. Maybe next time comes in, finish them off. The nukes are there. Super battling it up, and Epicenter comes in. Madara still raised. He didn't hit the stun, and in fast paw bound, unstable concoction, arrow blocked in. Maybe next time jumps forward. They finish off now. A push forward. Super stuck in the trees. He's the penalty's down. LFY are gone. Game 3 is finished for the taking.
Damn, Spartan is so happy. And this was by far the best performance that I've seen from him on the main stage, on that Rubik. He was the first person to telekinesis Xiao 8, the leader of LFY and the